We can now take up the slicing examples on this array, and to cover all the different variations, I have placed these examples in three broad groups. First is where we provide only axis 0 index inputs. Second is where we provide only axis 1 index inputs. And the third group is where we provide the inputs for both the axes. Let me also add more details to each of these groups, so you can see under what requirement we want to do this slicing. First, we need to access the product A sales for all the quarters, and for that we can mention the array name first, followed by square brackets, and just pass the index value 0 with respect to axis 0. So this gives us the numbers pertaining to this first row in the array, which is the product A sales for all the quarters. In the second example, we need to fetch the information for multiple products, and that is where we can pass a range of index values using a colon. So I can write sales square brackets, and first I need to write the index position for product C, which is 2, then a colon, and at the end position I can either write a 4 or I can let it be like this only, since it will select all the rows starting with product C till the very end, which is product E. And as you can see, it fetches us the sales numbers for products C, D and E. In this last example for this group, we need to select discrete rows, which is for products A, C and D. And for this, we can pass in a list the index positions for these products, which is 0 for A, 2 for C and 3 for product D. And we can match these numbers with our initial array, and this row is pertaining to product D. Let's now look at the set of examples under the next group.